Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Pearson podcast, episode 34, 33, forgot. Right off the bat, yes, I'm in Arizona. Right off the bat, yes, the audio is terrible. Sorry for the wind noises. And right off the bat, and I know it's a weird video kind of angle per se, but I thought you'd rather see me, or you'd rather see the background, the cool, amazing looking desert and sky, as opposed to me. So we'll see how that turns out. But I apologize if someone comes up here. I am not alone. Got my whole family here, and I am just in this coyote temple that my grandpa built. So yeah, I mean, I am currently on vacation in Arizona, for 6 days in total, and this is the third day, I believe, third or fourth. I'm drinking a Soleil. Yeah, it's been great here. If the first day we got here, actually, it was super weird. We landed in Phoenix, and it was, as you'd imagine, blazing hot. It was probably near 100. I don't know. It felt incredibly hot. To make it matters even hotter, we were at like a miniature golfing little outdoor thing. So I was just, no shade whatsoever. So that was super hot, and then we made our way to my Grammy and Grandpa's house, where they live a little bit north, and it started raining, and not just sprinkling, like pouring. It was actually, my mom and dad grew up here for half their lives, so, they know a whole bunch about Arizona, and they said this is practically unheard of, so it's pretty dang cool to have that be on the first day. Again, I truly apologize for the audio, but hopefully the visuals makes up for it, because I know the background is pretty stunning. So yeah, we've been chilling at my Grammy and Grandpa's house. Their house is super amazing. The weather has been great. The first couple of days were slightly humid, but now towards the end of the days, they get cooler, a lot less humid, and there's wind. For audio, it's not good, but for trying to stay cool, it's super nice. And with the wind will blow the clouds over us, so occasionally we'll get some nice shadows. But yeah, they have a pool table. We've been playing a lot of pool. That's been super fun. Let's see here. Today, I'm making a video summing up the whole experience. So that should be probably a week from when I'm leaving Tuesday, so probably a week from Tuesday, I'd say 2 weeks max, because I'm recording quite a bit, and I really want to make this good. I really want to spend a lot of time on it. It's also going to be a different format. The previous, like the Leavenworth ones, and even the Alaska trip, it was more not short filmy, of course, not documentary, but not vloggy, and I want to slowly go and get more into the actual vlog styles, and this one is I would say a hybrid. Of course, I haven't finished the trip. Right now I'm recording on Friday night, so I still have Saturday, Sunday, and then you're going to be seeing this on Monday. So I haven't finished it, but right off from what it has been so far, I'd say it's probably going to be 60% of the previous travel vlog style and then 40% vlog. But, you know, I'm basically mentioning this just to let you guys know that I do slowly want to get into more of a vlog style. It's just me kind of getting a feel for it, kind of getting more comfortable holding it and recording in front of my family and just people, because, you know, a lot of people don't like to be on camera. And, you know, I of course don't want to, we're all on vacation or wherever we go. I don't want to make them feel uncomfortable, of course. But yeah, just mentioning that to have you guys know that eventually try and make it more vlog type. But I still definitely, you know, I'm a filmmaker at heart. I love editing, virtual computer graphics, you know, all that stuff. So I'll always have that part of my vlogs, but just know, you know, I want to have an equal blend. But, so let's see. First day we got here, it's also fresh. Well, I meant to say, it's almost too fresh, you know, we've been doing so much stuff that it's almost hard to keep track. But, so the first night, I think we basically, you know, we did the Phoenix, we got home, we got to my Grammy and Grandpa's, and then we played pool, we, you know, chilled. I haven't seen my Grammy and Grandpa in 4 or 5 years was the last time I came to Arizona, so it was super fun and amazing seeing them. So I think we just chilled for the first night. Second night, we went, or Thursday, yesterday, we went, we basically just played pool at the beginning, and then we went out and had some amazing Mexican food for lunch. It was super, super good. Also in Phoenix, the first day we went to a place called Top Shelf. I don't know if anybody's familiar about that in Phoenix, but they have amazing chicken tacos. They were super good. So we had those, and then flash forward to the day after, we went to a Mexican place called, I believe, Concha's. I forgot. It'll be in the travel vlog, but that place, I got a chimichanga for the first time, which I didn't know was practically just a fried burrito with shredded beef and cheddar cheese in there. Or it's not just cheddar cheese, it's like that Mexican blend where it's Swiss and cheddar and all that stuff. It's so good. Let me make sure I'm recording real quick. Yep. And just so you guys know, I don't have my computer, so if I get, you know, half an hour or, you know, something into this and then I realize that it turned off for whatever reason, I will just have to upload it as is, like with a weird cut at the end, just because I can't edit it. I'll have to literally straight up upload it from my phone, no editing. And I won't be able to even make a thumbnail until I get back to Washington. So, just so you guys know, if the video is like, you know, 20 minutes and cuts off just randomly, that's why. So, let's see, I was at the Mexican food place and I had a chimichanga for the first time. And it was delicious. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but they have like these frozen burritos. They're in packages, like they're like orange. I think orange is like the bean, purple's the beef burritos, and then blue is the chimichangas. I love that brand. We actually got some for the trip just for snacks, but that's besides the point. Chimichangas were my favorite, but I never had like an actual one. So I had no idea what they were, but my dad told me that they're basically fried burritos, like in layman's terms. So I got it, and it came with pico de gallo, guacamole, um, and I believe that's it on the side. I thought there was one more thing, but those two on the side, and then it was just a literally fried burrito, exactly how you thought it would be. Cut it open. I mean, absolutely delicious, delicious shredded beef with that melted Mexican style cheese blend in there, and oh, it was so amazing. Lettuce as well was on the side, so you get a little bit of guacamole, get a little bacon, get a little bit of lettuce, chop into that thing, eat it. I mean, it was amazing. And I never had a margarita before, and so I got that there, and it was good. It was delicious. It was giant and frozen slushy. It was a mango flavor, and it was delicious. But for whatever reason, it was giving me the worst brain freezes ever. Like, I was drinking it through a straw, and you know, and later, when I had like one more drink and I was complaining about having crazy brain freezes the whole time, my mom mentioned, well, if you drink out of a straw, it makes the brain freezes so much worse. I'm like, well, should have told me that a little bit earlier, but that's all right. God bless. But yeah, that was I was like sucked down, and it was giving me the worst brain freezes I've ever had. It was insane. It was like going down my spine. It was crazy. It makes me think, like, what, like a really, really, like if I just, like, say I just powered through and chugged down the whole thing in one sitting, like what that brain freeze would be, you know what I mean? Like how bad can brain freezes get if just like a couple drinks, like, sent like, like things down my spine. It was insane. And if you hear it, it's my little brother Spence in the back. Shout out Super Mega, shout out Little Skizzy. Now, so that was yesterday. What else did we do? Thought we did something else. We kind of just looked around for garage sales, couldn't find any. We've been playing poker. That's been fun. Me and Spencer are working as a team, just gonna try to teach him how to do poker and things like that. Sorry about the wind. I bet that's bad right now. Let's see here. Yeah. Oh, yesterday as well. So right over there to the side of me, there's a barbed wire fence, and then behind it is just, thousands of acres of just desert practically. And about, I don't know, half a mile or so, maybe about a mile, is old creek bed, dried up creek. I sense someone's coming up behind me, but whatever. It was a dried up creek, and me, Jack Spencer, and my dad took a little 22 bolt action down there, and some cans and some stuff, and blasted off some rounds, and that was fun. That was super fun. Let's see here. Yeah, and then so in that creek, one of the things that we came here to do was gold pan in a place called Lynx Creek in Prescott National Forest. So we brought all of our gold panning gear and stuff like that, but we came to the realization that that abandoned old creek down there could possibly have gold. Who knows? So what we did, we brought Gatorades, we chugged those down. We brought Gatorades just, for the walk to hydrate and whatnot. So we drank those down, then filled it with some red dirt, some red sand, some right above bedrock would be the prime spot if there is gold in that creek. Who knows if there is? So we filled up a bunch of Gatorade bottles with some of that dirt, and took it back to my Grammy's house, and we're gonna pan through that stuff. I'm sure you guys heard that, but yeah. So we haven't panned through that stuff yet, but we will, and I plan on doing another podcast Monday, recording it, so I can get 2 podcasts done in Arizona, just because I like the backdrop, and there's so many beautiful spots to do it around here that I would be remiss if I didn't. Let me make sure I'm still recording. I just realized I've been doing this only for 15 minutes. Man. So, let's see. That brings us to present day. So, this morning, woke up, chilled, got coffee, just in the Keurig, whatever. My grandma and grandpa have really good Keurig pods. I'm gonna have to take a picture of them. I like it a lot. So over in Prescott is a swap meet, a giant flea market, and I love the flea markets in Arizona because they have so many cool things, knives, guns, like, there's booths that have, like, just attachments and magazines and stuff like that. It's just like it's amazing. A lot of it's overpriced, but sometimes you find a gem. Today, my little brother Jax, he got a really nice, really thick silver chain for $10. So it's like, that was a steal. And it looks super cool. So yeah, let's see here. That was about it for the flea market. I mean, there really wasn't. I mean, I found butterfly knives. I'm always looking for butterfly knives. I'll probably end up making some butterfly knife videos sometime in the future, just because I love butterfly knives and stuff like that. But I'm looking for. I mean, yes, I'll pay $20-$30 for a really high quality one, but these people are, buying them off of Wish and selling them for $20. So, excuse me. So it's like, come on, buddy. I'm not a ding dong. But I guess some people go after it because, for one, they're illegal. I think, sadly, I don't exactly know why. Along with switchblades, of course, as which I have both in Minecraft. I just love switchblades and I love butterfly knives, especially butterfly knives though, because you can do all these cool tricks. So yeah, I was looking for those mainly. Found some. These guys had like a booth of like these sick AR-15s and some 308 rifles, and they're just super cool, but I just don't have the money for them. So after that, we went down to the mall, the Prescott Mall, went through there. Jackson Spencer got their haircut at this really nice barber. They both look fresh and clean. They really do. And then, let's see here. I believe. Oh, and then we went to a place called Daryl's, I think. Something like that. And I picked up some shoes. I picked up some Merle shoes. Those will be in the vlog. They're on me right now, but I don't think you can see them. Those will be in the vlog if you're curious at all for those. Merle's is just like the best hiking / just lifestyle shoes. And I got some that I really like, and I think they're really unique. So that was fun. Got that, and then after the mall, we went to In-N-Out Burger, which for us living in Washington, there's no know In-N-Out's two states away. You got to go to California if you want to get an In-N-Out burger. And it's crazy how there's a lot of things crazy about it. One, the staff is so friendly. I know they pay them above minimum wage and, really emphasize friendliness and everything like that. It's really great. And two, it's so cheap. It's like $4 or $5 for a double, a couple dollars for animal fries. And I realized this, animal fries isn't even on the menu. Is that some sort of secret menu thing? I didn't realize that, but I guess it is. But that's the first time I had those, and oh my gosh, they were so good. So good. Man, with the caramelized onions and the In-N-Out sauce, I think it's like a mixture of American and cheddar cheese. I thank God it's not just straight up American, because that's just a no for me. And then fries underneath, and it's just so good. You eat it with a fork, and it's delicious. And my burger is good too. I'd give it. The burger was great, double. I get no onions on my burgers. I don't like onions, but at least I do know they caramelize the onions. That's a huge thing. One thing about me, I'm passionate about my burgers. The biggest thing that you have to do is answer it for yourself right now. I'll give you a second to think of what you think it would be. My answer, personally, is toasted buns. If your buns aren't toasted, I'm gone. Think of it. What's the most popular fast food? McDonald's. McDonald's knows how important it is to toast their buns. That's why even their dollar menu burgers have toasted buns, because it's that important. If you don't do that, I'm already gone. Not even gonna try it. Not even gonna try it. It's as simple as that. So yeah, In-N-Out, toast their buns. Their buns are really good. Their toasting is really well done. Speaking of toasted buns, have you guys gone to McDonald's recently, like within the past month or two, and their buns are it's too toasted sometimes. Especially I tried that new spicy chicken sandwich. It's it was burnt. The buns were burnt, which is weird because I think that's how they want it to be, because they don't have to manually toast them. What they do is they put it through a roller thing, and it toasts it the perfect amount each time. I don't know if they accidentally turned up the heat, or if that's even a possibility. I don't know, but yeah, that's just something that I've encountered a few times recently that's been kind of annoying. I'm gonna make sure I'm still recording. I still is indeed. Man, it really is a beautiful place right here. I mean, it's beautiful, nice. For one, the temperature's perfect. Warm, but not too warm at all. And then a nice, cool breeze washing over me. And then, of course, the scenery around me. I mean, can't be beat. Sure, it could be, but in this specific time for my life, could not be beat. But yeah, I've been loving it over here. It'll sure make me, this trip will sure make me look at my bed at home as I'll have a whole new respect for my bed at home. Because I've been sleeping on an air mattress. The first night, we slept on a camping kind of roll-out pad, and then an egg crate, and then, and if you're wondering what an egg crate was, I had no just kind of like that bumpy foam thing. It was a lot thinner than I thought it was going to be, but you laid that down, then a sleeping bag, and then you laid on top of a sleeping, and then a sheet, and then a sleeping bag, and then. But that, it was like, ugh, I probably slept like 3 hours, a total of 3 hours that first night, if that. Just kept waking up and turning over, and my hip was killing me, and that was a no-go. I knew something needed to change. Um, so the so the second night, we got some air mattresses, and comparatively, it's night and day, but still, they're not ideal, of course. Me and Spencer just have a private little room. We're just sleeping in. That's been fun. But it's just like, ugh, it's just you wake up and it's deflated and it's just not ideal. You know what I mean? It just really, like I said, makes me appreciate the things I have. Another thing that I've I've been realizing is, when I'm on vacation, it's so important to just like move on from things that maybe regularly would tick you off or something like that, and just really enjoy this time because, if I think about it, it's, this is already almost half the trip right now, you know what I mean? It's been an amazing time, but, well, I guess technically it's not, but whatever, you get what I'm saying. It's like, it's not as in it's not half the time, but it's been a great time, but it's just like, it's so fleeting. It will be done before I even know it. It's crazy. I remember, knowing the dates we were gonna leave like 2 months ago, and we were looking forward to it, and then boom, it's here, and then boom, I'm in Arizona, and boom, it's almost halfway through the trip. It's crazy. Like Dr. Brand said in Interstellar, I'm an old physicist, I'm scared of time. And yes, time is scarier than anything, I think. It's something that you cannot avoid, and at the end of life, it's going to feel like you blew through it. Shout out Big Sean. But yeah, and I have a problem where, say social interaction is happening between me and another person, and then another person does something that I don't like, and it kind of gets me in a bad mood. It gets me in a bad mood, and shout out Little Skizzy, that was Little Skizzy, and it's hard for me to kind of like snap out of it and get back into a better mood, if that makes sense. I just get stuck like glue all of a sudden, just like someone flips my switch to off when someone does something, and it's just so difficult for me to switch it back on and just act like nothing happened. But I know that I control my emotions, I do. It's just so much, easier said than done, you know what I mean? It's so difficult, but it is what it is, you know what I mean? I get it, but that's just something that I've been working on, because, a lot of the time when that person does the thing that I thought slighted me or disrespected me or whatever, it wasn't even intended. There was no malicious intent behind it a lot of the time, and I interpreted it in that way. And even if there was malicious intent, it's like I'm letting other people dictate how I feel. It's there's a special blend that you have to do as well, because you know, I kind of lost my train of thought there, but I just wanted to mention that because it's almost like this is another form of therapy. And just saying it, working it out, helps a lot of the time. Just saying it is, almost about 50% of the solution. Just saying and accepting that this thing is going on. Yeah, I've been eating like crap. I've been eating like a complete and utter blimp. And when I get home from this vacation, it's time to put the pedal to the metal and maybe start working out. I'm gonna start eating better, and I'm really excited about that. I wanted to start it when I had that podcast with my grandpa, but I know I was going to Arizona and knew I was going to pig out, because if you don't pig out on vacation, then, you're missing out, in my opinion. It's my opinion. But yeah, I see my little brother sneaking up on me, but yeah. I think, that my grandpa's Wi-Fi is about 2 megabytes a second, so I think I'll probably stop it here so I don't make the router explode. But the next podcast that I'll do, the one after this, which will be next Monday, of course, I will make it a lot longer, because I'll be able to upload it in Washington. So yeah, I feel like they're distracting me so that I can get the real scare behind me. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, consider subscribing, and I am gonna turn the camera around to expose these goons.